The Vikings. I don't think failure is a strong enough word to describe your demons. Grab your liquor of choice. It's time to go over some history. The Vikings are an unnotable, forgotten franchise before the merger. At least you've got that Fran Tarkenton guy. Go and run the wrong way for a safety. We can do better than this Tarkenton. Let's trade him to the Giants. Hey, you make a great hire in Bud Grant as your head coach. Hopefully you can win a Super Bowl for him. You actually end up making one less than 10 years into your existence. Not bad. They get routed by the Chiefs. Sure, they were favorites to win, but they haven't even peaked. Come back strong next year. Or just lose in the divisional round to the 49ers. Make that another year where you lose in the divisional round. You better fix that QB situation quickly. That Tarkenton guy turned out to be pretty good. Let's get him again. Turns out he and Chuck Foreman are the pieces to get you back to the promised land. You're going to another Super Bowl, in which you get mauled by Larry Zonka and the Dolphins. It's not all bad, though. You made it back to the big game the very next year. Unfortunately, Fran Tarkenton becomes a victim to the steel curtain and you lose to the Steelers. Okay, this year should finally be the year you get a ring. 12-2, career years for Tarkenton and Freeman, the peak of the purple people eaters. Get it done, boys. You've got this game in the bag. The Cowboys would need a Hail Mary to win this one. Well then, you shed that painful loss and make your 4th Super Bowl the following year. This is probably the last year you can really compete for a title with your current core. Don't fuck it up. And you get ass blasted by the Raiders. 4 losses in less than 10 years. Christ, that's brutal. Where's my drink? The majority of your core is aging badly and you get your dicks handed to you by the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. And now they're purple and dead. Get walloped by the Rams in the divisional round. Settle into mediocrity to change the decades.
Oh no! We suck again!
Bud Grant chooses to hang it up after a forgettable 8-8 campaign. Too bad he couldn't get a ring. He was a hell of a coach. Enjoy an absolutely terrible 3-13 season with the militant Les Steckel as your head coach. Not even Archie Manning's retirement tour can save you. You are so terrible that you use necromancy to revive Bud Grant for another mediocre season. Longtime stalwart Jerry Burns leads you back to relevance. Win your first playoff game in 5 years. You're on the goddamn goal line in the NFC Championship. For the love of all that is holy, score a touchdown and tie this game. How do you drop that pass? Reinforce your reputation as a jobber to the stars and get obliterated by the 49ers juggernaut. You need a major splash to get over this hump. Trade the entire organization's future to the Cowboys for Herschel Walker. Oh looky, you get curb stomped by the 49ers in a playoff game. Again. Who knew that running back was the least of your issues and you go nowhere with Herschel? He's also gone in 3 years. Good job, Vikings, you just had the area sell out of doers. The last connection to the 70s teams has retired, but you pick up this promising coach named Dennis Green. Let's see if he leads you anywhere. The Vikings lose 3 straight wildcard games. Those draft picks you gave up for Herschel would have really come in handy now. How the hell are the Cowboys doing anyway? In fact, take a few more years of middling playoff futility while you're at it. Shit needs to change now. Here's this high-risk elite talent that dropped to us named Randy Moss in the draft. Fuck it, let's give him a shot. You go 15-1 with one of the greatest offenses the league has ever seen, and Gary Anderson hasn't missed a field goal all season long. Only a fool could lose this one.
And it's not good!
Well then, shake it off, just put that behind you and have a strong defensive stop.
Touchdown!
Can you at least stop the Falcons in OT?
Anderson is good.
Quadruple shot of Jameson, please. Have a consolation prize the next year. Getting gored 5 times over by the greatest show on turf. Randall Cunningham's gone, but here's this guy named Dante Culpepper. Let's draft him. Hot damn, Culpepper is a beast. And you made the NFC Championship again. You get schooled repeatedly by a Giants team led by Kerry Collins. And you get shut out. Now you're just injecting tequila straight into the bloodstream. Congratulations, your star running back Robert Smith has chosen to retire in his prime. Completely collapsed the following season by going 5-11, Dennis Green is fired in the middle of the season, and your defense has decided to eat a bag of shit. Bask in the mediocrity of Mike Tice. Wait, never mind, you're 6-0. Playoff Island is in your sights. You lost 6 of 9. For fuck's sake, just beat the 3-12 Cardinals and you'll make it in. You're beating them by 11 with 3 minutes left. Surely you can't fuck this up. How are they back in this game? How?
Steps up. He's all by himself. Fires into the end zone. Touch! Touchdown! No!
And you made baby Jesus cry. Swap mediocrities at head coach. Let Brad Childress lead your team to constant underachieving. Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss are gone. Your new QB is a retreat in Brad Johnson. God, you are so fucked. Welcome to the Love Boat, motherfuckers. Hop on board and enjoy the glories of 6-10. At the very least, you're shitty enough to draft another elite player in Adrian Peterson. Don't waste his career too, guys. Allow him to carry you to a 10-6 record, and then be completely exposed in the playoffs by the Eagles. That's what happens when Tavares Jackson is your QB. Congratulations! You are the final stop on Brett Favre's 5-year retirement tour. Holy shit, you are this goddamn close to beating the Saints and making it to another Super Bowl. Get into field goal range and end it.
All sorts of time. Throws it. And it's intercepted. This is Tracy Porter. He's coming back.
Can your defense at least fucking hold something?
Number 21 of the pass interference. Defense.
Are you kidding me? All those sacrificed goats and you still can't win?
Kicked by Hartley. And it is done.
Fuck the shots, just get me a bottle of Everclear. How about you don't fumble the ball 3 times in Saints territory?
You blew it!
Turns out Brett Favre is completely cooked and you go 6-10. The last retirement tour worked out so well for you guys that you bring in Donovan McNabb on his swan song. You need some youth at the QB position though.
The Minnesota Vikings select Christian Ponder, quarterback, Florida State.
My sincere condolences. The tandem doesn't work out so well. 13-loss season. You have a decent season at 10-6, only to get suffocated by your older brother. 5-10-1. At least Leslie Frazier's gone. AP is a fucking idiot who beats his kid. Enjoy a year-long suspension and a pedestrian 7-9 season. Look, I know you're getting flashbacks to 1999, but this is a chip shot. You'll be fine. You guys will be celebrating a playoff victory and oh my god!
It had the great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in suddenly silence.
You know how to not get in this situation? If AP actually fucking does something. At least this Bridgewater guy looks promising. Are you shitting me? You sent a king's ransom for Sam Bradford. Heavens to fucking Murgatroyd. The Vikings are 5-0. This is honestly kind of surprising. You've got playoffs in your future. You lost 8 of 10. Vikings gonna Viking. Do you want to know the worst part of all of this? This isn't even the most painful thing the city of Minneapolis has to deal with. Now they've thrown over $1 billion into the development and construction of a brand new glass-laden stadium for the Wilf brothers. Congratulations, Minnesota. You are now being hung by the balls by this Waluigi-looking motherfucker. It's probably all for naught, because these guys will probably demand another new stadium from you in 25 years because birds fly into the glass too much. They're the kind of fuckers that would pull this shit again. Don't worry, Vikings fans. I still have plenty of vodka.
Stop, but he's got the touchdown!
Vic play action, setting, being chased, coming near side, keeping the football. 40, 35, 30, 25, 15, 10. Go, Mike Vick!
This is over! It's over! Yes!